Ooh, she's excited to see me tonight. I'm excited to see her, and I'm going to show her. Stop. Don't send that text. In today's video, I'm laying out over a dozen text messages that you should never send a woman. Why aren't you answering me? I can see that the message was delivered. What's going on? So the why aren't you answering me text, guys, you don't want to send it. It makes you look aggressive. It makes you look obsessed. It makes you look needy. Come on, that's not the message you want to send. You want give her more than a couple minutes. And usually women have 3 reasons why they're not responding to a guy. First up, she's legitimately busy. Maybe she's at work. She had something pop up that's incredibly important that she has to take care of. She got busy with something else. Next up, she got distracted. She was waiting for her friends to show up. She was texting you, passing some time, and all of a sudden her friends showed up. They called her name. She put her phone away and she went over to meet them. She got distracted. Or maybe she just doesn't want to text you back right now. Maybe you asked a question that's making her think and she doesn't want to think. She doesn't want to give you a long response. She would rather say it to you in person. Maybe you said something that she wasn't happy with. In any case, she's decided, I'm not going to text this guy right back right now. She doesn't owe you this response. Now, if it's something important, you do want to talk with her, there are other means of communication. Give her a phone call. Actually talk with her on the phone. A big overarching theme with today's video, gentlemen, is that men and women view texting very differently. For women, it's social. For men, it's more practical. And that's why sometimes our expectations are very different than theirs. Oh, she sent me a picture. Who is that guy that has his arm around you? It looks like it could be your dad. Send. Oh. It is your dad. So let's talk about the who's that guy text. This just makes you look jealous. Now, of course, inside you may be jealous. You may be wondering who the heck is that guy? But understand, she sent you that photo. She wanted to share this information with you and make sure just to ask her in person if you're really curious who that person is. Hey guys, so we're going to the bar tonight. Let me quick send a message to this girl I've been dating. She's going to bed. Hey babe, how you doing? Going to bed? I'm going to go to bed too. Yeah, I normally go to bed this early. Had a tough day at work. See ya. All right, guys, you ready? Let's go. So it seems so innocent, the little white lie text, but here's the problem is little white lies lead to bigger lies. And they also lead to suspicion because when she finds out you didn't go to bed, that you actually went out with your friends, she's wondering, what else is he lying to me about? You don't want to have any type of person you interact with being suspicious of your motives and what you're doing behind their back. So avoid the little white lies. They lead to bigger lies, and that just leads to a lot of problems. What do you want to do tonight? I don't know. What do you want to do tonight? Now let's talk about the indecisive text. The vast majority of dates and going out and doing things are initiated by men. And many women, the majority, like it when a man is actually putting forth the initiative of what direction to go. It is something that, hey, don't be afraid to take the lead and to take direction. Actually, I find I do this in business, especially when meeting up with people, because people in general can be so indecisive. And it's refreshing when somebody comes in and has a plan, even if you decide not to follow it. So what's your favorite band? So what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite color? Do you want to have children? What do you think of global warming? Who do you think should be the next president? Whoa, slow down, Machine Gun Kelly. You don't want to do this rapid fire texting. This is where you're asking question after question after question after question. Texting is supposed to be relatively light. And yes, if you've got a lot of questions, well, set up a time to meet with them. Ask them in person. Maybe go have a few drinks. But texting is not the place where you just want to throw question after question after question. It gets old fast. Hey, what's up? Good. Yeah, what's up with you? Let's call this one the boring bro text. This is when you send a very simple message and you're just expecting a response. This makes you look lazy. It makes you look like you're not doing anything original, that you didn't really think about this. You could send this to anybody. You're just throwing it out there and expecting her to do the work and to let you know what's been going on with her day and all of that stuff. And oftentimes women are going to send a very simple, boring response, and that's really all where the conversation is going to go. Think a little bit, give her a better text. Hey, how's it going? Where are you? Who are you with? What are your GPS coordinates? Please send them ASAP. So we'll call this one the worried dad text. And if you are a dad, you're worried about your kids, you have my permission to send this as much as you want. But for the rest of us, especially if you're interacting with a woman you're just starting to date, she's not going to give you all that information. She has her own life. Maybe wants to keep some things private. Doesn't mean she's hiding things from you. She just simply doesn't want to share her GPS coordinates. So don't put a tracker on her phone. So I know we just met last night, but I want you to have my babies, all 20 of them. So we're going to call this one the going overboard text. If you had a great time, you want to follow up with that person, of course, but don't go overboard. Don't send messages which put a lot of pressure on that person, scare them away, make it seem like it's very one-directional. In most cases, relationships have a natural progression. They do take time for people to get to know each other before they want to have children together. So don't scare this person off by throwing out all your emotions right there in the text. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry I forgot your birthday. I know you say it's okay, but I am so stupid. We're going to call this one the endless apology. You've asked for forgiveness. They gave forgiveness. That's done. You don't need to keep beating yourself up. Some of you guys may enjoy this, and that's actually how it comes off, that you're looking for attention. All of a sudden, it stops being about them. It's now about you, and you want other people to help you feel better because you feel so bad. Get over yourself. And simply, you gave the apology, you did what you could. When you see them in person, maybe bring them some flowers, make it up to them some way. But you don't want to keep sending this message, I'm sorry, I'm going to beat myself up, I'm an idiot. You may be, but yeah, you don't need to say it again and again. All right, so I think I look pretty good here. I know some of you guys are not going to like the shirt. If you like this combination, let me know down in the comments. Let me ask, okay, take a selfie, send this out. What do you think? Do you like it? Are you sure? I don't really know what to think about that combination. Are you really, really sure? Because I've had a few people tell me that they don't like this combination. We're going to call this text the seeking approval for everything. You keep asking, are you sure? You're unsure of yourself and you're trying to put the responsibility on other people. Here's the thing. You are going to have to take chances in life and you will fail some of the time. Always know that you can pivot, you can adjust. Sometimes you're going to wear an outfit. Some people are going to like it. Some people aren't. Doesn't matter. Simply walk forward with confidence. If you make a mistake, take a step back and correct yourself. Otherwise, keep moving. I'm so bored right now. I have nothing to do. What are you up to? Send me a picture. I'm so bored, man. I wish I was there. We're going to call this one the entertain me text. The issue with this one is that after a while, nobody likes to receive these because you're just sucking away energy. You're asking for pictures, asking for stories, asking for updates, always complaining about what's going on in and around you. And here's the deal. If you're always complaining about what's in and around you, people don't want to be around you. So stop sending those. Occasionally, once in a while, it's acceptable. But if you're sending them again and again, that's a bad thing. So this one is the pointless selfie, and I have to admit that I like sending these to people just to confuse them. But most of the time, especially in the early part of a relationship, this isn't necessarily what you want to do. Unless you've got a great relationship with them, this could come off as the wrong way. So be careful with those pointless selfies. On the other hand, if I've sent you a pointless selfie, feel blessed. So what to watch next? How about learning about emojis? I've got you covered in this video. I actually bring up some scientific research talking about which emojis you should use and which ones you want to avoid when texting women.